Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a coin that looks ordinary, just another dollar coin, but then realizing it could be worth even millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Some 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars may seem common, but certain rare varieties and error coins are so valuable that collectors are willing to pay life-changing sums of money for them. This is not just about a coin, it's about hidden treasures in circulation, and today, we're diving deep into the rare 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar, its history, errors, and what makes some of them so incredibly valuable. So stick with me until the very end, because I'm going to reveal the top rare errors and varieties that could make your coin collection worth a fortune. The history of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was first minted in 1979, making history as the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman, rather than a symbolic figure like Lady Liberty. This was a tribute to Susan B. Anthony, the famous suffragist who fought for women's rights and the right to vote. Before this coin, the U.S. Mint had been looking to replace the Eisenhower dollar 1971 to 1978 with something smaller and easier to carry. The Eisenhower dollar was large, heavy, and not very popular in circulation. The idea was to make a mini dollar, closer in size to a quarter, so it would be more convenient. However, there was one big problem. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was too close in size and color to the quarter. People constantly confused the two, and the coin never became popular in circulation. Despite this, the first-year mintage was high, with millions of coins struck at the Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S mints. The 1979 coin came from the Denver Mint, and is one of the most widely produced varieties, but not all of them are created equal. Some rare errors and varieties are worth big money. The obverse front shows Susan B. Anthony's portrait, designed by Frank Gasparo. The reverse back features an eagle landing on the moon, the same design used on the Eisenhower dollar, symbolizing American space exploration. Metal composition: 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, weight, 8.1 grams. Diameter, 26.5 millimeters, value of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. Most regular 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars you find in change are worth only $1 to $2 in circulated condition. They're very common. Even in uncirculated mint state, a typical example might sell for $5 to $20, but here's where it gets exciting. Some rare varieties and errors can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the right collector. Let's break it down. The rarest and most valuable 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar varieties. 1979 wide rim, near date variety. One of the most famous varieties in the series is the wide rim or near date. On this variety, the rim of the coin is thicker, and the date is closer to the rim than on normal coins. Regular 1979 worth $1 $5, 1979 wide rim in MS65 plus, worth $100, $1,500 plus. In the highest grade certified by PCGS or NGC, some examples have sold for several $1,000s. This is one of the easiest varieties to spot, so always check your 1979 dollar for a thick rim and closely spaced date. 1979 proof-like and deep mirror proof-like DMPL coins. Most 1979 coins were struck for circulation, but occasionally a coin comes off the press with proof-like qualities, showing deep mirror surfaces and sharp details. These coins are extremely rare from the Denver Mint. Proof-like examples, $500 to $5,000 plus. DMPL examples in high grades, tens of thousands of dollars. Collectors prize these coins because they resemble proof coins, even though they were struck for circulation. 1979 off-center strikes. Error coins are where the big money really comes in. If the coin wasn't properly centered during striking, you get an off-center error. 5 to 10% off-center, $100 to $500, 20 to 50% off-center, $1,000 to $3,000 plus. The more dramatic the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. 1979 double die obverse DDO. A double die error happens when the coin's design elements are doubled during the die-making process. On 1979 SBA dollars, collectors look for doubling in the date, motto, or Susan B. Anthony's features. Common DDO, $50 to $200. Rare, strong DDO examples, $1,000 to $5,000 plus. 1979D wrong planchette errors. Sometimes coins are struck on the wrong metal blank planchette. For example, a Susan B. Anthony dollar struck on a quarter planchette or foreign coin planchette. Wrong planchette errors, $5,000 to $25,000 plus. The most extreme cases can go for $50,000 plus at auction. 1979D major die clash errors. A die clash happens when the obverse and reverse dies strike each other without a coin in between, leaving impressions of the design on the opposite side. Minor die clashes, $50 to $200. Major, dramatic clashes, $1,000 to $5,000 plus. Collectors love dramatic errors that clearly show unusual design overlaps. 1979D $1 million rarities. While extremely rare, some one-of-a-kind error coins can command six-figure or even million-dollar price tags at auction. For example, a unique double denomination error, a 1979D SBA struck over another coin, such as a Kennedy $half or foreign coin, could easily fetch hundreds of thousands. If a mint-sealed error or unknown prototype coin were to surface, collectors and museums might bid into the millions. Auction records for 1979D Susan B. Anthony dollar. Some examples that have made headlines: a 1979D wide rim in MS67 sold for over $6,000 at auction. Proof-like and DMPL examples have crossed the $10,000 mark. Rare mint errors have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. And remember, these are coins that people once thought were worth only $1. How to check your 1979D Susan B. Anthony dollar. If you have a 1979D dollar, here's what to do. Look at the rim. Check if it's the wide rim, near date variety. Check for doubling, especially on the date, motto, or lettering. Inspect the strike. Off-center, die clashes, and other visible errors can bring big money. Shiny, proof-like surfaces could be worth thousands. Weigh it. If the weight doesn't match, it could be a wrong planchette error. If you think you found something rare, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply the value by 10 or more. Conclusion: the hidden treasure in your pocket. The 1979D Susan B. Anthony dollar may look ordinary, but hidden among them are rare treasures worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. From the wide rim variety to dramatic mint errors, collectors are willing to pay life-changing sums for the right coin. So, before you spend that dollar, take a close look, because what might seem like spare change could actually be a fortune in disguise. Who knows? The next $1 million coin might just be sitting in your collection or pocket right now. If you have a rare 1979D Susan B. Anthony dollar coin, or suspect you do, the place where you sell it can make a huge difference in how much you get for it. Here are the best places to sell your coin, depending on its rarity and condition. 1. Coin dealers and local coin shops, easiest way to sell quickly. Good for common coins worth under $100. Be aware, dealers usually pay below retail value since they resell. 2. Online marketplaces, eBay, the most popular platform for coins. Rare 1979D error dollars have sold for hundreds to thousands here. Etsy, Mercari, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, okay for lower value coins, but not the best for serious collectors. If selling on eBay, get your coin graded and slabbed by PCGS or NGC first. It builds trust and raises your final selling price. Major coin auction houses best for rare errors and high-value coins. Stacksbowers, famous for handling high-value U.S. coin collections. Great collections, excellent for online coin auctions. These platforms attract serious collectors willing to bid top dollar, coin shows, and conventions. You can bring your coin to big shows like the A&A Money Show or Fun Show. You'll meet dealers and collectors face-to-face and get multiple offers, grading and certification before selling. If you think your 1979D is a rare variety or error coin, do this before selling. Send it to PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Company. Once slabbed, the grade will give buyers confidence. Certified coins often sell for 2x to 10x more than raw, ungraded coins. Best strategy for common wide rim coins worth $50, $500 eBay or great collections. For major errors or high-grade coins worth thousands, heritage auctions or stacks Bowers. For ordinary $1, $10 coins, coin shops or casual online sales. Who collectors are and what they want. Variety collectors love rare die varieties like the 1979 wide rim near date. They're always hunting for coins with unique traits. Error coin collectors pay huge money for off-center, double die, wrong planchette, or die clash coins. The more dramatic the error, the higher the demand. Condition collectors only want high-grade, gem-quality coins MS65 and above. Even a common coin can be valuable if it's flawless. History lovers collect Susan B. Anthony dollars because it's the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman. They often want a complete set, 1979 to 1981, plus 1999. Investors, some people buy rare coins like stocks, hoping they'll increase in value over time. They usually go for coins that are certified by PCGSENGC. Quick collector insights on the 1979 DSBA dollar. Common in circulation worth face value $1. Wide rim, near date worth $50, $1,500 plus. Proof like or deep mirror $500, $10,000 plus. Major errors off-center, wrong planchette, etc. $5,000, $50,000 plus. Unique errors potentially $100,000 plus or even more. My suggestion, check your coin carefully, compare with collector guides, and if it looks rare, send it for grading before you sell. Do you want me to also give you a step-by-step checklist like a mini guide for inspecting your 1979 D coin before showing it to a collector or dealer? That way you can spot if it's worth $1 or $10,000.